Oh my goodness, what is it? I'm literally live right now. Hey y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find this live. Oh, here we go. Share. All right. I'm gonna see if my homegirl come in and we do this live together. Let me get oops. Oh, they logged me out again, y'all. Yeah, they free library be logging me out all the time. All right, here we go. All right, anybody is welcome to come up to do the lesson with me on live, or you can hang out in the chat. It's up to you. Oh, cancel. I think this is the come up. Edit. All right. Hopefully my homegirl come up. I want y'all to meet one of the people that I met in Mexico. All right. Use this guest. All right, so we did all of chapter 1 except I think lesson 7 and then the recaps. So that's what we'll start. If y'all hear any noise in the background, let me know. I can shut the door. All right, here we go.
What's the way to say to see?
Do y'all remember this one? Ver, I believe. Ver.
Ver.
Yay.
How do you say see you?
Nos vemos.
Nos vemos.
Do you remember how to say on Tuesday?
El martes.
El martes.
Nice. Now practice saying see you on Tuesday.
Nos vemos el martes.
Nos vemos el martes.
Listen to the way you would say until.
Hasta.
Hasta.
Let's hear that again.
Hasta.
Hasta.
All right. Let's learn how to say later, then. Listen closely and repeat.
Luego.
Luego.
How do you say later, then?
Luego.
Luego.
Based on what you've seen so far, how do you think you would say see you later? Literally, you're saying until later.
Then why not just say until later? Okay. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Nos vemos.
and
hasta,
can be used interchangeably to say
Oh.
see you. Do not worry if you say one instead of the other in your reply. You haven't made a mistake.
Oh, I did not know that. So I could say nos vemos luego or hasta luego. Oh my gosh. Okay, I did not know that.
Nice. Now practice saying likewise.
Igualmente.
igualmente.
Okay, now try to say see you.
Nos vemos.
Nos vemos.
Now, how do you say see you on Tuesday?
Hasta el martes.
Nos vemos el martes.
Hasta el martes o nos vemos el martes.
Now try and say see you later.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Up for a challenge? How would you say see you on Monday?
Hasta el martes.
Hasta el lunes.
I mean, lunes. Y'all know what I meant.
Okay, now try to say see you.
Nos vemos.
Nos vemos.
Now, how do you say see you on Tuesday?
Hasta el martes.
Nos vemos el martes.
Nos vemos el martes.
Now try and say see you later.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Okay, now try to say see you on Monday.
Hasta el lunes.
Hasta el lunes.
Now, let's learn tomorrow. Ready?
Mañana.
Hey,
Let's hear it again.
girl.
Mañana.
Let me know if you want to come up. I dropped the link for you. Hey. Let me know if you want to come up. I should have made a smoothie, y'all, because I wanted this to feel like a lunch today, but it is what it is. So, okay, because there's somebody in here, my boo, from Mexico, well, from London, pero I met her in Mexico. Y'all saw the video, so y'all know who I'm talking about if y'all watched my Mexico trip video. But she's also interested in learning Spanish, so you know. Mañana, tomorrow, mañana. So if you are like me and my friend, then please go over the words. Like when they say it, we should be saying it together.
Did that word seem familiar? It should. You already learned that
Mañana.
means morning. Actually, in Spanish, this word can mean both morning and tomorrow.
Morning and tomorrow. Mañana.
Mañana.
Now, how do you say tomorrow?
Mañana.
Mañana.
Here's a challenge. How do you say see you tomorrow? You are literally saying until tomorrow.
Hasta mañana. Or nos vemos mañana.
Hasta mañana. Hasta mañana.
Is used in some countries to say good night, in the sense, have a good night until we see each other tomorrow.
Yes, this is an app I use every single day. Shout out to the person who comes into the live. Each time I go live. This is an app I use every day. And so this is just a recap, but it goes all the way up to, I'll show y'all once we've done the done this, the lessons. It goes all the way up to, I want to say like unit 7 or something like that. We are on unit 2. And this is a recap of unit 1 and some of unit 2. I'm on unit 2, going to chapter 4. That's what I wanted. That's why I said, if you want to come, if you want to do a live with me and we can do it together, because I do it literally on the spot. So I mess up a lot.
Now, how do you say, see you on Tuesday?
Hasta el lunes, martes.
Nos vemos el martes.
Nos vemos el martes. And I don't know if you was here, but when we first started, but nos vemos and hasta are interchangeable, so you can use either one. So if you hear me say hasta and then the day, or hasta and then luego, even though it says nos vemos, it's okay. Or if you hear me say vice versa, nos vemos, when they have hasta. Because I want to get in the habit of understanding that both of those words are, because those words are interchangeable. So if I hear one more than the other, I won't get confused.
Now try and say, see you later.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Okay, now try to say, see you on Monday.
Nos vemos el lunes.
Hasta el lunes.
Hasta el lunes, or nos vemos el lunes.
Remember this? Say, see you tomorrow.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
Here is how you would say, soon.
Pronto.
Pronto.
Let's see if you can say, soon.
Pronto.
Pronto.
Based on what you've seen so far, how do you think you would say, see you soon? Literally, you're saying, until soon.
Hasta pronto.
Hasta pronto.
It's called Mango Language. They have it here in Pennsylvania. I don't know if it's all over. I feel like it would be all over the country. It might be national. I know it's not international, but I know for sure it's national.
Now try and
I know
say,
for sure it
see you
should be
later.
national. But maybe not. The way some of these states be going. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Okay, now try to say, see you on Monday.
Hasta el lunes.
Hasta el lunes.
Remember this? Say, see you tomorrow.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
Now, how do you say, see you soon?
Hasta pronto.
Hasta pronto.
Listen and repeat the following,
Adiós.
which
Adiós.
means goodbye. Now try and say, goodbye.
Adiós.
Adiós.
Based on what you've already learned, what do you think is the correct way to say, goodbye, have a good day, in a formal setting?
Adiós. Tenga un buen día. This is what we learned in Unit 1.
Adiós. Que tenga un buen día.
Oh, I forgot que. Adiós. Que tenga un buen día. And remember, que is similar to saying hope. Well, it is used the way you would say hope. Hope you have a good day. It's theoretical, meaning they don't know if you're going to have a good day. But you say it so that theoretically they do have a good day, right? So think of it, que, as hope. You add that extra word. Que tenga un buen día.
Okay, now try to say, see you on Monday.
Uh, nos vemos nos vemos el lunes.
Hasta el lunes.
Hasta el lunes.
Remember this? Say, see you tomorrow.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
Now, how do you say, see you soon?
Hasta pronto.
Hasta pronto.
What's the formal way to say, goodbye, have a good day?
Adiós, que tenga un buen día.
Adiós. Que tenga un buen día.
How do you say, later, then?
Luego.
Luego.
Now, how do you say, tomorrow?
Mañana.
Mañana.
Let's see if you can say, soon.
Pronto.
Pronto.
Now try and say, goodbye.
Adiós.
Adiós.
Congrats, you've reached the end of the chapter. Let's listen to the conversation again to see how much you've learned.
Hola, ¿cómo está usted?
Buenos días. Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Estoy bien también. Gracias.
¡Qué día tan frío! Bueno, que tenga un buen día.
Igualmente. Adiós.
All right. Hola, ¿cómo está usted? Buenos días. Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? Estoy bien también, gracias. ¿Qué día tan frío? Bueno, que tenga un buen día. Igualmente, adiós. En inglés. Hello, how are you? Good morning, I'm fine. Thank you. Thanks. And you? I'm fine too. Thank you. ¿Qué día tan frío? What day? What a cold day. Well, have a good day. Likewise. Goodbye. This is the randomest. I don't know. If somebody came up to you and y'all had this conversation, this is odd. But okay. All right, y'all. I don't know. Let me know if you want us to do. Let me know if you want us to do the. Let me show y'all. So the listening portion, listening, reading, we don't have to do vocabulary, and we can do recap. Do y'all want to do all or just one? Because we still have to get through chapter 2, and y'all know chapter 2 has the most content. That's probably going to take us the rest of the week. Chapter 2, and we're only on what is that? Oh no, it's not chapter 2. That's a lot. It's not chapter 2. Chapter 4. These are good. Cool. Okay. So 1 and 2, we can keep going. Maybe I'll do the recap, and then we can keep going because we still got to do this one, which I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try and do chapter 2 and chapter 3 tomorrow, mañana, because this one's not that bad, but I probably only do this one on Thursday, and then we have chapter 1, chapter 2 and 3 to do by Friday. Okay. So here go chapter 2. I mean chapter 1, sorry, y'all. Let's do a recap. Okay, woo! Let's get it. Recap. Start.
Remember this? Say, hello.
Y'all should know this one.
Hola.
Bueno.
Okay, now try to say good morning.
All right. Mañana. No, wait. Buenos
Buenos
dias.
días.
Buenos dias.
Now, how do you say hello, good morning?
I'm pausing for y'all, okay? Hola. Buenos dias.
Hola, buenos días.
What's the way to say good afternoon?
Buenas tardes. There we go. Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
And remember, we found out buenas tardes is feminine. It's a feminine word. So it changes buenos to buenas with the A instead of the O.
How do you say good evening, good night?
Remember, night is noche. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Whoop whoop. Y'all.
How do you say how?
¿Cómo? That's my final guess.
¿Cómo?
Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
Okay, now try to say to be.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Estar.
Estar.
Y'all, I'm telling you, this is crazy.
What's the formal way to
And then watch how I
say
mess up.
you are?
You are, está. No, you are, está.
Está.
Okay.
How do you say you in a formal situation?
Usted. Usted.
Usted.
Let's see if you know the formal way to say, how are you?
¿Cómo está usted? I'm going to pause this for the people who are new. ¿Cómo, how, está, remember, to be, estar, you are, because you are being, está, and then formal way to say you, usted. ¿Cómo está usted?
¿Cómo está usted?
How do you say, hello, how are you? In a formal situation.
Hola, ¿cómo está usted?
Hola. ¿Cómo está usted?
If you got it right, give yourself a thumbs up. I'm nervous, y'all, because I feel like I'm feeling myself too
Try
much.
to say today.
Hoy.
Hoy.
In a formal setting, how would you say, hello, how are you today?
Let me know if y'all can hear the volume. I mean, if the volume is high enough. Hola, ¿cómo está usted hoy?
Hola. ¿Cómo está usted hoy?
Hola. Okay, now you have to try it with your eyes closed. At some point, if you're new, you don't have to, but practice to saying it without looking at the words. Hola, ¿cómo está usted hoy?
What's the informal way to say, you are?
You are the informal way. Estás.
Estás.
How do we remember estás? Does anyone remember how I remember estás? I think is it only one person in here? Okay, I'm gonna just tell you. So ese, we all know ese is like slang for my homie. So informal is like how you talk to the people you know, like your homies, your family. So estás has the ese, my homie. Está without the ese, is very formal. So your ese is right there. Your partner is right there.
How would you say you in an informal situation?
Let's see if y'all remember. Tú.
Tú.
How would you informally say, how are you?
¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás tú?
¿Cómo estás?
Okay, just ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás?
In a casual setting, how do you say, hello, how are you?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Try to say, she.
Ella.
Ella.
Now, how do you say, how is she?
¿Cómo está ella? I can't remember if it's a S at the end of está.
¿Cómo está ella?
Woo!
Try to say, he.
Él.
Él.
Remember this? Say, how is he?
¿Cómo está él? But remember we learned that you can just say ¿Cómo está?
¿Cómo está él?
Let's see if you can say, I am.
Yo soy. Yo soy? Or just
Estoy.
estoy? Okay. Dang it. Why me? Okay. Estoy. I am. Estoy. They are. Estás. I am. Estoy. Okay. Got it. So like when if I say estoy de Philadelphia, I am of Philadelphia. Got it.
Nice. Now practice saying, fine.
Bien.
Bien.
Now it's time to put it all together. Try saying, I'm fine.
Estoy bien.
Estoy bien.
Please let me know if I'm going too slow.
Try to say, thank you.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Now try and say, I'm fine, thank you.
Estoy bien, gracias.
Estoy bien, gracias.
There's a formal way to say, and you? What is it?
¿Y usted? Oops, lo siento.
¿Y usted?
¿Y usted?
Do you remember how to say, I'm fine, and you? In a formal setting.
Estoy bien. ¿Y usted?
Estoy bien. ¿Y usted?
Nice. Now practice saying, too.
También.
También.
Woo woo.
Now try and say, I'm fine too.
I'm fine too. Estoy bien también. There we go. Estoy bien también.
Estoy bien también.
How do you say, you're welcome?
De nada.
De nada.
Try to say, she is fine.
Ella. Ella está bien.
Está bien.
Está bien, sí. Está bien, or you can, they said it's like redundant to say ella. Okay, I remember.
Now, how do you say, he is fine?
Está bien.
Está bien.
Now try and say, tired.
Cansado.
Cansado.
What's the way to say, he is tired?
Él está cansado. Or está cansado.
Está cansado.
Remember this? Say, she is tired.
Ella está cansada. Or está cansada.
Está cansada.
What's the way to say day?
Día.
Día.
Let's hear you say what.
Que.
¿Qué?
Now try and say, what a day.
Que día.
¿Qué día?
Do you remember how to say cold?
Frío.
Frío.
Now, how do you say cold day?
Día. Oh my gosh. Día frío.
Día frío.
Now try and say so.
Oh, día is masculine, y'all. Tan.
Tan.
Let's see if you can say so cold day.
Día tan frío.
Día tan frío.
Here's a challenge. Try to say, what a cold day. Or the literal translation, what day so cold.
Que día tan frío.
¿Qué día tan frío?
Let's hear you say afternoon.
Tarde.
Tarde.
Let's see if you can say cold afternoon.
Tarde fría.
Tarde fría.
Now, how do you say rainy?
Lluvioso.
Lluvioso.
Do you remember how to say cold and rainy afternoon?
Frío tarde fría y lluviosa. You see how I added those
Tarde
I,
fría y lluviosa.
because tarde is feminine. Frío becomes a. Lluvioso becomes a.
Let's hear you say, what a cold and rainy afternoon.
Tarde. Qué tarde tan fría y lluviosa.
Qué tarde tan fría y lluviosa.
Nice. Now practice saying hot.
Caluroso. Pero remember, the correct way is caliente. And they'll tell you this later in the chapters.
Caluroso.
Caluroso.
Now try and say morning.
Mañana.
Mañana.
Remember this? Say the hot morning.
La mañana caluroso.
La mañana calurosa.
Rosa, lo siento.
Now, how do you say the morning is hot?
La mañana está calurosa.
La mañana está calurosa.
Now try and say night.
Noche.
Noche.
Okay, now try to say what a hot night.
Qué noche tan fría.
Qué noche tan calurosa.
Oh, calurosa. Why did I say fría? You know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant, okay? I'm running on tired.
Now try and say humid.
Húmedo.
Húmedo.
Nice. Now practice saying what a humid day.
Qué día tan húmedo.
Qué día tan húmedo.
How do you say what a humid night?
Hola, Marcos. Buenos días. Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Or can I say that formally? ¿Y tú? I mean, can I say it like casual?
Qué noche tan húmeda.
Okay. Qué noche tan húmeda. If you got it right, good job.
Okay, now try to say good.
Bien.
Bueno.
O bueno. Y'all. See, they play these games. There's two ways to say good. Or I'm sure it's more, but the ones we know.
How do you say a good day?
Un buen día.
Un buen día.
And you'll see bueno by itself, good by itself, has the O. But when you add it to, what was it called? When you add it to a non, come on, y'all. What is it called? A noun that is not a person, is more a thing, which a day is a thing. Then it becomes, you take off the O, but only when it's in front. This part was complicated, but only when it's in front of the objective noun. That's what it is. So un buen día.
Nice. Now practice saying that.
That's, oh my gosh, I can't remember that. Hold on. I can't remember that, y'all. Is it like a? We'll see.
¿Qué?
Que. Dang, I cannot remember that. Que, and this is que without the accent above the E. So let me make sure. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna just double check. And I've been doing this whole live and I forgot the, oh my gosh, I do this all the time. I'm not getting paid for this live, y'all. Sorry. And I need my coins. I can't believe I'm not getting, okay. Oh man. And it was 4 people in here. Come on. Okay. Make sure y'all hit the like. It helps me. I am like, what, 50 cents away from $2. So make sure y'all interact with me. Anyway, que.
What's the formal way to say you have, subjunctive?
Subjunctive. Tenga.
Tenga.
Now, let's say the literal translation of that have a good day, which can be used in a formal setting to say have a good day.
So formal. Que tenga un buen día.
Que tenga un buen día.
Que tenga un buen día. Remember, they could easily add something to help us, like hope, right? Hope you have a good day. Que tenga un buen día. I'm just saying, que what? I'm trying to think of, I'll figure another way to say that because it's not necessarily hope, but I'm just trying to get y'all to understand that there's something there. But when you see this version of the translation, que tenga un buen día.
Remember this? Say Monday.
Monday. Lunes.
Lunes.
Nice. Now practice saying have a good Monday.
Que tenga un buen lunes.
Que tenga un buen lunes.
What's the way to say likewise?
Come on, y'all. Y'all know this one. Order. Let me see if I can catch it. Put it in the chat. If you remember likewise. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat if you know. Let me see. And this is, if Spanish is your native language, do not put it in the chat. All right. I'm going to play it.
Igualmente.
Igualmente.
Okay, now try to say to see.
To see. Oh, I know this one too. Do y'all know it? Put it in the chat. I'm going to pause it. Put it in the chat. All right, I'm going to say, what is it? Ver.
Ver.
Remember this? Say see you.
Nos vemos. Or hasta. Can I say hasta too? Nos vemos
Nos vemos.
Now try and say on Tuesday.
el martes.
El martes.
Try to say see you on Tuesday.
Hasta el martes.
Nos vemos el martes.
Como ya no. Nos vemos el martes.
Do you remember how to say later, then?
Luego.
Luego.
How do you say see you later?
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Nice. Now practice saying see you on Monday.
Hasta el lunes.
Hasta el lunes.
How do you say tomorrow?
Mañana.
Mañana.
Remember this? Say see you tomorrow.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
How do you say soon?
Pronto.
Pronto.
Do you remember how to say see you soon?
Hasta pronto.
Hasta pronto.
Try to say goodbye.
Adiós.
Adiós.
You see how he said adiós, pero I hear a lot of native speakers say adiós. Like the ios is not separate or not separate sounds. It's adiós instead of adiós. So I don't know, maybe check in with somebody, or maybe they just say it really fast. You know how we talk, and whatever language you speak, your native language, certain words you probably say faster than a non speaker of that language. And then we cut corners. When you know the language, you cut corners.
There's a formal way to say goodbye. Have a good day. What is it?
Formal. Adiós. Que tenga un buen día. Adiós, que tenga un buen día.
Adiós. Que tenga un buen día.
Whoop, whoop. We did it, y'all. I don't know if I got it in me to do chapter 2. We did it. That recap was long. Okay. Let's do a little bit of chapter 2. Let's see what we can get through. And that way tomorrow we'll be doing chapter 3, 4. Let me see. Tomorrow we'll be doing chapter 3 and hopefully chapter 4. That's the longer one. That is for Wednesday. Thursday. Here's where we stopped. So Thursday, we'll do chapter 1 of unit 2 and some of chapter 2. Then we'll finish up chapter 2 on Friday and do chapter 3. I will breeze through them as much as possible. Yeah. And then next week we start chapter 4 and we take our time. We do, for anyone who wants to know, we do 1 lesson per day. And then we go back and do it all again for a new chapter. We do our review or recap. And then we do it chapter 5 and so on and so forth. Okay? And so these are all the units. We will be... This is about, what I say, 2 years worth. This is about 2 years worth of lessons and material if you do it the right way. If you do it this way. I'm not going to say the right way. If you do it this way. This is about 2 years worth. And I break it down like this because I feel like I'm learning so much more efficiently than any of the years I took it in college. I took it in high school. Oh my gosh. I'm learning it so much more efficiently because I do one lesson at a time. I absorb the information. I go back. I love the idea of going back. I don't know if I ever have the time. I'm gonna figure it out, but I hardly ever have the time. But I have a whiteboard, and we could easily do something on the whiteboard if I can get the time, if I can find the time to do extra stuff. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know how y'all feeling. And even if I do like some shorts and y'all just watch some shorts on whatever it is. And remember, y'all, I'm a beginner just like you. I just started learning this before my trip to Mexico. I think, what was I doing it for? Maybe 3 months. And I rewarded myself to a trip to Mexico. So, yeah, y'all can do this. All right, let's go. Let's finish up. Where we at? Oops, I done lost track. We just did chapter 2? No. Did we just finish up chapter 2? Or was that was chapter 1? Okay.
Listen to the following conversation.
Disculpe, ¿habla usted inglés?
Sí, hablo inglés.
¿Habla usted español?
Hablo un poco de español.
¿De dónde es usted?
Soy de los Estados Unidos. Me encanta Chile en primavera.
So we only going to do 15 minutes of this, y'all, because it's supposed to be 60 minutes of learning. So we're only doing 15 minutes.
Disculpe, ¿habla usted inglés?
Is the formal way to say, "Excuse me, do you speak English?"
Habla usted inglés. Oh my gosh. When I was in Mexico, I did not say usted. Lo siento. I was saying, disculpe, habla español. Habla inglés. So I should add the usted. Disculpe, habla usted inglés?
Here is how you would say, to speak.
Hablar.
Hablar.
To say, you speak. Formally, you can say,
Habla.
Habla.
do you remember how to say, you speak, in a formal setting?
Habla.
Habla.
How do you say, you, in a formal situation?
Usted.
Usted.
Here is how you would say, English.
Inglés.
Inglés.
Okay, now try to say, English.
Inglés.
Inglés.
Do you remember how to say, you speak, in a formal setting?
Habla.
Habla.
Okay, now try to say, English.
Inglés.
Inglés.
Let's keep it formal. How do you think you would say, do you speak English?
Habla inglés. Habla usted inglés?
¿Habla usted inglés?
In English, we use the word do to form yes-no questions like, do you speak English? However, in Spanish, there is no equivalent word for do. You indicate that a sentence is a yes-no question by raising the tone of your voice at the end of a sentence. If you're in a formal setting, to say, excuse me, you'd use,
Disculpe.
Disculpe.
do you remember how to say, excuse me, in a formal setting?
Disculpe.
Disculpe.
Do you remember how to say, you speak, in a formal setting?
Habla.
Habla.
Okay, now try to say, English.
Inglés.
Inglés.
Do you remember how to say, excuse me, in a formal setting?
Disculpe.
Disculpe.
What's the formal way to say, do you speak English?
Habla inglés. Oh, habla ¿Habla usted inglés?
¿Habla usted inglés?
Try your best to say, "Excuse me, do you speak English?" when
Disculpe,
used in a formal setting.
disculpe, ¿habla usted inglés?
Disculpe. ¿Habla usted inglés?
Excuse me translates informally to
Disculpa.
Disculpa. E for formal, A informal.
Now, let's learn how to say Spanish.
Español.
Listen closely one more time.
Español.
Español.
Let's see if you can say Spanish.
Español.
Español.
Now, can you figure out how to say, "Do you speak Spanish?" in a formal situation?
¿Habla usted español?
¿Habla usted español?
Listen carefully.
Alemán.
Alemán.
Means German. Let's hear that one more time.
Alemán.
Alemán.
Now, how do you say German?
Alemán.
Alemán.
Now, can you figure out how to say, "Do you speak German?" in a formal situation?
¿Habla usted alemán?
¿Habla usted alemán?
To say French, you would say,
Francés.
Francés.
how do you say French?
Francés.
Francés.
Remember that personal pronouns are not necessary in Spanish. Try the following question without the pronoun.
Usted.
Okay. Try the following question. Remember that personal pronouns are not necessary. Even though they're teaching us how to say it correctly, it's not necessary. So now we're going to say the same thing over without that formal pronoun.
Remember that based on what you've already learned, what do you think is the correct way to say, "Do you speak French?" in a formal setting?
Habla francés.
¿Habla francés?
Okay, so I did say it right. Okay.
Hablas.
Is the informal way to say, "You speak."
Hablas. So remember that ese at the end. Hablas.
What's the informal way to say, "You speak"?
Hablas.
Hablas.
Speaking informally, how do you think you would say, "Do you speak Spanish?"
Hablas español.
¿Habla español?
There's a formal way to say, "Do you speak Spanish?" What is it?
Formal. Habla español.
¿Habla usted español?
Oh, so am I adding it or not, girl? Habla usted español. So we are adding, I guess, for this one, but remember that the pronoun is not needed and not necessary or mandatory.
How would you informally say, "Do you speak Spanish?"
Hablas español.
¿Hablas español?
Speaking informally, do you know how to say, "Do you speak French?"
Hablas francés.
¿Hablas francés?
There are hundreds of indigenous languages spoken in Central and South America. Some are quite large. Around 7 million people in the Andes region speak Quechua. Aymara is a large language spoken in Peru, Ecuador, and Bolivia. Guarani is an official language of Paraguay and is spoken by the majority of people there. Over 1 million people in Mexico speak Nahuatl, and over 6 million people in Central America speak a Mayan language. Other languages are much smaller, and unfortunately, many are in danger of being lost. Many already have been lost. However, speakers of these languages are fighting to save them, and many communities are trying to record and revive their ancestral languages.
I would love to learn one of the native languages.
Now, let's learn or. Ready?
O.
Let's hear it again.
O.
O.
Try to say or.
O.
O.
Based on what you've learned so far, can you figure out how to informally say, do you speak French or English?
¿Hablas francés o inglés?
¿Hablas francés o inglés?
There's a formal way to say, do you speak Spanish? What is it?
Okay. ¿Habla usted español? I think you only use it. Hold on, let me pause this. I think you only take out the pronoun for informal. I'm just saying. If usted is in here, then maybe that's what they're saying.
¿Habla usted español?
Yeah, okay. ¿Habla usted español?
How would you informally say, do you speak Spanish?
¿Hablas español?
¿Hablas español?
In a casual setting, how do you say, do you speak French or English?
¿Hablas francés o inglés?
¿Hablas francés o inglés?
Let's keep it formal. How do you think you would say, excuse me, do you speak French or German?
Disculpe, ¿habla usted francés o alemán?
Disculpe. ¿Habla usted francés o alemán?
There's a formal way to say, do you speak Spanish? What is it?
Formal. ¿Habla usted español?
¿Habla usted español?
How would you informally say, do you speak Spanish?
¿Hablas español?
¿Hablas español?
In a casual setting, how do you say, do you speak French or English?
In a casual set. ¿Hablas francés o inglés?
¿Hablas francés o inglés?
What's the formal way to say, excuse me, do you speak French or German?
Disculpe, o formal. Disculpa, ¿habla usted francés o alemán? Alemán.
Disculpe. ¿Habla usted francés o alemán?
I hear the differences now. I hear the differences. I'm going to practice.
Let's see if you can say Spanish.
Español.
Español.
Now, how do you say German?
Alemán.
Alemán.
How do you say French?
Francés.
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 What's the informal way to say you speak?
Hablas.
Hablas.
Try to say or.
Oh.
O.
We did it, y'all. So that will conclude for today our lesson and recap. We'll probably do the rest of these mañana, and maybe we'll hopefully get to chapter 3. I don't know. I might have to go live again later tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed that live. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, practice in the comments of the video if you go back and watch it, or if you're watching it now. And then I'll see you later. Buenas noches. Oh, did I just say buenas noches? And I didn't even go live last night, so that shouldn't even been there. Buenos dias, or what time is it? Buenas tardes, because it's almost 12. Buenas tardes.